So in order to sew our two sides together, we're going to do an initial pass where we're going to add our tile beads between our point beads like this and our loop beads like this. Okay, so these pointed bits and the looped bits we're going to join together. So I've just left one of my threads attached. I've cut all the rest of them off of each side. This one is coming out from one of the edges. Make sure they're coming out from the edge. You don't want to get it stuck on the inside. So this one I am going to just move forward until I'm coming out from this point here. So let me do that and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'm in position. So I'm exiting from a point. I'm going to pick up one of my 11/0 rounds. I'm going to go through the tile bead and I'm going to pick up another round. And I'm going to then look, so if I turn this one upside down, I'm coming out the left hand side, and if I want this to be the top, I'm going to enter into the left hand side of one of the beads, the point beads. Okay, then I'm going to go back down through that 11, the tile and the 11, and I'm going to go into, so I started coming out this side, so I'm going to pass into that same seed bead again, like that. Okay, so now we're going to move forward until we're exiting from this fifth, well, I guess fourth of the 7. Okay, so this bead here. So just move down the next 2 beads on your point through your faceted bead and up into the 4th bead of these 7. Okay, and we're going to repeat. We're going to pick up a seed bead, a tile bead, and a seed bead. Okay, so I'm coming out this side, so I'm going to enter into that side on this one of the 4th bead underneath that yellow bead, and then I'm going to go back down through those 3 beads that I just added and through that next bead. Okay, so you're not going to want to do all the way around at this point because you will have to insert this but do, like, you know, a little, like half, and then we can put it in. All right, so I'll add 3 more and then I'll come back and we'll insert the tape measure, and then we'll finish doing this, and then we're going to fill in these gaps here. Okay, so I'll add 3 more tiles and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've added my 6 so far, and I have just inserted my tape measure, and I'm just going to push the measure bit up against one of the tiles, and then I'll continue to build around that here. So I'm just going to continue what I was doing, picking up 1 and a tile and 1. And I'm just going to go ahead, go through the other side, go back down through all of those 3 beads that I just picked up, and through that next bead. Okay. And then I'll just move through the edge just like what I've been doing, and this bit will probably use the rest of the thread, but I have my other thread attached still, so I can switch to that one when needed, or you can add more thread, you know, when you need to. So I'm not gonna, I'll go ahead and add the rest of the 6, and then I will come back to you. Okay, and just make sure when you're doing this that you do have your buttonhole on the right side for your button. Okay, once you've added that last one on, move forward to the next tile. So I'm coming out from the point right now. Okay, you're going to go down through the seed bead and the tile, but not the seed bead on the other side. Okay, so you're exiting from the tile. Okay, and then we are going to pick up 4 of our seed beads, and we're going to go down one side of our round trio, and make sure again that you have checked your holes on these. Okay, so you're going to go down one side of your round trio, so one of the side holes, and then pick up 4 more seed beads. Okay, so 4, 1, 4, and you're going to go back into your tile again. So if you came out the top, you're going to go into the bottom. If you came out the bottom, you're going to go into the top. Okay, then you're going to move forward through your 4 seed beads that you just added. Pick up 1 extra bead, and you're going to go down through the other side bead of your round trio. Okay, pick up 1, go through that other side of the round trio, so we're just adding 1 at the top basically. Okay, and the bottom. All right, and then pass again through that 1 that you just added at the top. Okay, go again down through the side. And then we're going to pick up 4 seed beads. We're going to go down through the next tile. Okay, and we're going to pick up 4 seed beads again. So I'm not going into the seed bead near the tile. I'm just literally going through the tile, only the tile. Okay, and then I'm going to go into that side again. Okay, and back up through the 4 that I just added going into that tile. Okay, so go through those 4 beads, and then you're going to go down through your tile bead, and then we're going to repeat this process. So we're going to pick up 4 plus a round trio. Okay, I'm just checking the holes are okay. So you're going through one side of the round trio, and then you're picking up 4 more of your seed beads. I'm coming out the bottom of my tile, so I'm going to enter into the top of my tile. Okay, I'm going to pass through those 4 again and down into the round trio. I'm going to pick up 1. I'm going to go up through the other side hole on the round trio. I'm going to go pick up 1 and go back down through the first side hole that's attached to the 4. I'm going to go through that 1. Okay, I'm going to go down through the round trio, and then I'm going to pick up 4 going to go up through the tile bead, and I'm going to pick up 4, and I'm going to go down through that round trio again, and through all 4 and through the tile. Okay, so all 4 of those, and skip that bead that's going into the tile already and through the tile. So you're going to continue like this all the way around, and wherever this thing is, obviously you're not going to do, you're just going to leave a hole there, okay? So you'll just skip that section, but everywhere else you're going to attach a round trio going through one of the holes. Then you're going to add a single bead at the top and the bottom, and you're going to go through one of the holes. You're going to add the round trio. You're going to add the single bead. You're going to add the round trio, you know, so just keep going in a circular motion like that, okay? And you will need to add more thread. This does eat a lot of thread. So I'll finish that, and then I will come back to you. Okay, so I just want to show you, I've been working in this direction, working my band, and when you get here, you will need to, when you have come up from your 4 or down from your 4, you will need to pass through your tile and through that bottom seed bead that normally we're skipping at this bit, okay? And then you're in a position to move forward through the tile, and then you'll start again here with your 4, your round trio and your 4, okay? So that's how you get over this hump here. And once we've finished this round, all that's left is to fill, sort of tidy up these gappy bits here, and then we'll be done. I know this is a long project, and I know it uses a lot of thread, so if you have followed along this far, well done. Okay, so I just added my last string of 4, and I am coming out from one of my round trios, sorry. So the only thing we have left to do is fill in these gaps here, and then we'll be all finished. So what we're going to do is, from one of the side holes on the round trio, move until you're coming out from the middle hole, the middle bead that, you know, we added in the center, above and below, we added that bead there, okay? So you're going to pick up 3 of your seed beads, and we're going to pass through our 4mm faceted bead up above, okay? So this one up here. Then you're going to pick up 2, so we picked up 3 before, we're only picking up 2 this time, and that first one of those 3 that we added, we're going to sew back down into that very first one of those 3. So that one's going to be shared between the 2 sides, okay? And then we're going to sew through the other side. So we came out here, we added 3, we went through, we added 2, we came down this one. So we have to enter into the other side of this middle bead right here, okay? Like this. And then we are going to skip this very first of these 4. We're going to go up these 3. Okay, so go up the 3 that are before the bead that goes through the tile bead, okay? Then we're going to hop up into this one bead right here. So just jump right on up there, okay? And then hop back down into the next 4, and you're going to go through 3 plus, so you're skipping that 4th bead there, okay? So you go through 3 plus that center bead that is in the middle of the round trio. Again, we're going to pick up 3 of our seed beads. We're going to work backwards through that faceted 4mm faceted bead, which I'm having trouble finding the hole. There we are. Okay, and then here we only pick up 2, remember, 2. So pick up 2. Of the 3 that we just added, you're going to sew down into that, the very first one at the, so these are the 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? So I'm sewing down into that very first bead that of those 3, and then I have to sew through this bead on the side, skip that lower bead that's going into the round duo right there. I'm skipping that one, okay? I'm going through the 3, and then I'm jumping up into the bead up above, which this time it's going to be the point. So every other one we either have the curve that's below this or we have the point. So I'm jumping up into that point. My threads got caught around the thing, okay. And then through the 3, the first 3, and into the one above the round trio. So you're just going to continue doing this. You're going to do it all the way around this edge, and then you have to flip it over and do it all the way around this edge. So I'll just work over to here, and here we're just going to add, actually we're not going to add anything here. I don't think it needs it. So at this point here, you're just going to have to work your way up, over, and back down, and then continue on per normal, okay? So, but you can see how nice and rounded and flat that is once it's in place. It really finishes that edge off much, much nicer, you know. So yeah, continue on. So 3 through here, 2, go down to 1, go through here, go through these 3, skipping that lower one, up into that one, through these 3. Okay, so just continue doing that. Do it on the other side, and then I'll come back to show you it all finished. So when you are here, when you come from the bead down below, you go through the 3 and then you jump up into the upper bead anyway. So you don't even need to worry about this bead. Just jump up into the upper one, and then from this upper one down into the lower ones, and then continue on, okay? Okay, so I finished and I tied in all of my loose ends, and I think it's come out really nice. I love how the edges fit together once it's all tightened up. This side is not sitting as flat as the other side, so I'm probably going to kind of reinforce, try and get some of the seed beads to sit a little better on this side. I think that will help. It could also just be a matter of kind of pushing the beads into place and then letting them rest there so that they kind of learn like that's my spot, you know. Anyway, and it helps if you do pull the little seed beads on the inside upwards. I find that does help these sit a little flatter. Anyway, I think it came out really pretty. You'll see that some of my Sharpie is rubbing off. That's okay, I can just fill it in. So if you guys have a better suggestion, please do let me know. I'll just touch that up. But I mean, this is just for me anyway. I mean, this doesn't look great either, but you know, it works. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you do make this, I would love to see it. Maybe you do some different colors, or you know, it'd be great to see how it comes out. So I'm pleased with this. My first time doing a tape measure, so I really like how it came out. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.